In the favelas of Rio de Janeiro, there's a street party where no cops are allowed.
Festas das armas na Rocinha.
People walk openly with guns, selling drugs, drinking and dancing. It's called a Baile Funk, and it's where this rhythm was born. As well as being a party for the young people of the community, this is the hangout spot for some of the biggest drug lords in the city. They run these parties and they make money off the drugs sold at them. Because of this, there is no filming allowed, unless you wanna, you know. I just love anything a bit crazy. I filmed what I could, okay, that wasn't gonna get me to my best. And I'm gonna tell you what it was like to go to one of the most dangerous parties in Brazil. My first job was to get ready, and for that, I chose something tasteful yet slutty. Tonight's the night we're gonna go to the Baile Funk, and I'm scared! I'm not scared of anything. I'm not scared of something happening. I'm scared of looking uncool. I'm so white. Look at me. We got Celine. We got our melanin here, which gives us some street cred, thank God.
Real Baile Funk, this is where it comes from, the roots.
Okay, can you please show us some Baile Funk moves?
Right now?
Go, bitch! I'm scared.
See how many Instagram followers.
She said I'm cool. Lena. Cool. You heard her? Oh God. As you can see, I was very nervous. We were tourists and we were going to stick out. But it's been my dream for years to go to one of these parties. Then it was time to enter the party. We took some deep breaths and went in. A few moments later.
Fucking God! Anyway, okay. Guys, we got there. It was empty, but there were dudes. I saw huge guns. What did we see?
Everything.
Guns.
That's cute, I like that.
Anyway, I don't know if you can see this, guys.
Tu tocou minha nova amiga? Joselma, pode explicar pra gente como é trabalhar aqui na Baile? É muito bom. Eu me sinto muito feliz. É uma animação. E qual é a sua dica pra quem vai para o baile? Divirta-se e a noite é linda aqui na Rocinha, entendeu? É muito animado, só venha. Obrigada, querida.
While we waited for everyone to arrive, we stopped off at this local bar. The energy was incredible. People chatting, talking, kissing, dancing. This is why I love Brazil, the energy. And there was even a guy with a snake. Crazy to see this. And just over the street were people, you know, with AK-47s. But this is what a favela is. It's full of regular people who live there. It's not just these drug lord guys. This was our second attempt to enter the party. As we walked, we could hear the music getting louder and louder. Guys, forewarning, it was extremely difficult to film at this party. I was the whitest bitch there. So obvious I was a foreigner. It was very difficult. I got what I could, okay? Bear with me. Stay for the narrative, please. The atmosphere was intense. At these parties, you gotta come correct because you don't know what can happen. And if you do something wrong, like flirt with the wrong person's girlfriend or look someone the wrong way, you're gonna be in big trouble. Friend, this famous blogger guy who talks about living in the favelas. If you look at the back, you can see there's colorful tents full of people, lots of lights. Right after I filmed that video, the guy asked to check it. I asked him why, And he said just to make sure no one appears that shouldn't appear.
Guys, we're gonna do a drug now. I fucked it up. Now I'm gonna die.
Craziest thing was that every 30 minutes or so over the speakers, you would hear them saying, no photos. Guys, I swear to God, I wasn't just going, I was trying to film. But people kept looking at me and it was so awkward. I couldn't fucking do it. I'm in a bathroom. There are so many dudes with guns. And I talked to some guy and I was like, where'd you get your gun from? He's like, oh, my dad bought it.
Huh?
We'd been at the party about 30 minutes and then everyone started to stand still and kind of make way like a sea, parting the sea. And there it was, these dudes holding their guns, huge guns, just walking in a line, looking forward, and everyone just kind of, you know, chilling. I would have filmed this if I could. This is what it looked like. This is a footage from another Baile Funk party. A lot of these dudes were very young, like 16. I felt too old to be at that party, I'm gonna be real. But I knew I couldn't leave without getting you guys some juicy footage. So here it is in all its 360p glory. There was a part where they said over the loudspeaker, you can film this part, get your phones out. And this famous rapper guy came on, trap singer, I don't know, sounded really shit. It's like a military parade of guns and no one's dancing and it's just to like look cool and show off and the guys holding them are like 16 years old and it's like, and I'm just seeing kids smoking cigarettes. At least they're not holding guns, but whoa. I was clearly mentally disturbed.
It was so crowded, right? And I stepped on this chick's foot, like, accidentally. And she looked at me like she was gonna fucking punch me in the face. I was like, I'm so sorry. But like, whoosh, like, it's 4 o'clock in the morning right now. We're leaving. We're just like, it's not.
As we waited for our motor taxi, I felt very shocked, disturbed, and kind of empty after seeing what I saw. Seeing such young kids participating in this was very confronting. That made me really quite sad.
What were my thoughts?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was interesting. No one was dancing. There were lots of 15-year-olds.
Yes.
And about 30% of the 15-year-olds had automatic rifles. So, unique experience.
Okay.
But good. I enjoyed it.
So there's the thing. These guys walking around with the guns, they look tough, but in their eyes you could see they were scared. No one was dancing at this party. Me and my friend were dancing. But that's the thing, like why would you dance? You know, showing any type of vulnerability in these places, it's not gonna get you points. So as much as people can point fingers and say, fuck, these guys are so stupid, parading around, doing this shit, most of us have no idea what it's like to grow up in extreme poverty. Fact is, we can't really understand it. I guess it begs the question, what would you do if you were in that situation? It seems that in the favelas, it's these extreme displays of masculinity and power which can help you rise to the top. One can empathize. What's the point of playing by the rules? The game's already rigged.